today, what I was hoping that you guys would do is go ahead and get on this thing that's called creating your own COVID journal proposal. When you do get on it, you are going to see a link to the directions. So you guys will click on this, and I want you to actually watch it. Okay, this is going to explain what the journal is. And since I've already created a video explaining what the journal is, I'm not going to re-explain it now. I'm just stepping you through the quiz. Then you go on through the next thing. And then you're supposed to be reading this article. So you click on that, you read it. You notice this is not like a traditional quiz. You don't get points for doing this, but if you don't do it, it's not going to make much sense. Okay? So you click there, you read the article. I asked you guys to read it last Friday, so hopefully you've read it by now. And then this has the directions for the assignment. If you can't see it, zoom in. Okay? But these are not the only place where these directions are. And I'm not going to read these directions to you because I've already read them to you in the video where I explain what to do. So again, you can read it. You guys can listen to that video. Then you go to question 4. Notice you still don't have any points yet because these are all directions. I did this in a quiz-based thing, so you got one piece of direction at a time. And I was hoping it would make it less confusing, but I heard from some kids today it actually made it more confusing. But this is where you can click and see my example. You can read through my example and go from there. So anyway, there's my example. And then press next. And then you have your coronavirus rubric here. You guys will get 30 points, but like on April 17th, I think is next Friday's date. And I'll probably do a check-in on your journals to make sure you guys have gotten 4 journal entries done. So then you click next. You still don't have points. We're on question 5 and still no, or question 6 and still no points. So this is where you click on these links and you check out these journals. So you can see the non-traditional journal, and it's just basically non-traditional is going to be that you're doing a news story, a vlog, chat, social media, or whatever kind of thing you come up with. I had a kid ask me today if they could submit the journal that they've been keeping this whole time, so they have a paper journal. And I said, yeah, that's fine. Just take pictures of it, and then you insert your picture here. So that's all you would do. You don't have to type it up, but you do need to take a picture of the actual thing and make sure I can read it, and then insert the picture. Non-traditional is this. So just non-traditional is just a regular journal. So if you were that student that's already been keeping a traditional journal, you'd probably do the traditional and then insert your picture. Okay, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so then you click next. So now we're on question 7. You get 1 point for just clicking here or here. You can't go wrong. You just have to click it. And then you go next. Now we're on question 8. So this is where you explain what type of journal that you're going to do in just a couple sentences. So if you're going to go with traditional journal, you'll say, I chose to do a traditional journal. You can even make it fancier and say, because I enjoy just writing and reflecting on my experience. Ooh, wow, I just got 5 points. Done. Or I chose to do a non-traditional journal because I think it will be more interesting. Now, here's the kick. If you have a non-traditional journal, you have to just simply explain what you're going to do. I decided I am going to do several things because I don't like doing the same thing all of the time. My journal is going to be a mixture of vlogs, social media posts, and what other fun thing? Okay, and drawings that I create during this time. Okay. If you do non-traditional, you got to explain it. That's part of the reason I'm having you guys do this, so I can approve your idea. So explain it. That's it. Okay. Not hard. That took me, what, 30 seconds or whatever. And then go next. Okay. Now this, you actually have to do something. So you have to read these directions. I noticed earlier today that my video link isn't here. It's there now. It tells you how to do this. So you actually have to click on one of these, copy it, and then email it to me. So you have to do this, and in the video there, you make a copy. You cannot edit this because I don't want you to actually type on this. I want you to make a copy of it, and then you'll be able to edit your own document. When you do copy it and share it with me, please click on this thing and make sure that I can edit it, okay? So I know that you guys got your 5 points here by seeing my emails. So like right now, Diego, Job, Maddie, Kylie, Jacqueline, Adam, Sophie, Jack. You guys have all followed the directions, I'm assuming, because you did that last point and you get your extra 5 points. Okay, this should be the easiest 11 points of your life. Now, once you guys have done that, you'll notice you actually do need to do 2 journals this week. So this starts this week. So you need to start it this week. And then next week on the 17th, you need to do 2 more. So you got some homework this week and you got some next week. And the Sianis of the world, don't just rush through it and do all 8 today, because I want you guys to do this throughout this time period. You will notice as you guys do this, it changes every day. And something I've liked about this as I've been keeping my own journal is looking back, because life is changing quickly now. And it's kind of nice having a record of what happened and being able to see how long ago it was, because on the 25th, we didn't even have 500,000 cases in the world on March 25th. And here we are on April 6th, which is not that many days later. And this was the count in the world this morning, which is 1.2 million. Okay. So, I want you guys to do this over a time period because I want you to see how fast this is going. And if you did 8 submissions this week and rush through it, you're not going to get that experience. And today, I mean, I was like, okay, the US is now at 336 cases. And then I went back, I was like, because I know at one point we're only at like 80,000, but I didn't start taking pictures of the US amount until I think March 29th. And I kind of wish I would have done it earlier than that. So anyway, and then I did the math and realized, man, in 6 days, we jumped up over 100,000. That's nuts. And I'm sure we're even much higher than what this number says because we just haven't done the testing that we need to do. Anyway, so that's what you guys are supposed to be doing today, is emailing me your journal template and maybe just getting started on your journal. So that's about it. Okay? Goodbye.